Welcome to the daily battle edition of the Be Battle Ready podcast. My name is Anthony Campo, and today we're going to talk about work for free before you charge. Okay, so here's what I mean by this. A lot of times we just want to prove our model by getting paid. And the times that I've actually launched successfully is when I've given away for free my product or service to build a following, to build a community, to start building momentum. So I've come into contact with a lot of coaches and worked with a lot of coaches over the years. And one of the things that they try to push is go sell your service. Close, go charge. And you know what? The times that I have gone and tried that, it just hasn't felt authentic. Because, for me, let me take you back. So, I owned two senior care facilities in the early mid-2000s. And, they were doing all right, but, it was like I wasn't getting I was getting a business experience, but I just I wasn't pushing any envelopes, right? And I was going at it on my own. And then I didn't have a team. I didn't have a community. There were some things that weren't aligning with what I wanted. And during that time, I ended up starting to do CrossFit and had really good results. Went back to my summer rugby season and was doing great. So I started falling in love with it. So then I had previously been a personal trainer in college for a little bit and had some stints in it. And, I really never saw the light of it making me the career, the life that I wanted to live. But then CrossFit came around and I saw affiliates popping up. I saw the gyms opening. I saw people doing well. But I started to see the light where, and that it really wasn't going to hold me back. So what I did is, I had such good success that I wanted to share with somebody. So, I found somebody that wanted, first I started with my friends. We all worked out together. And then I got somebody to work with me one-on-one. And it wasn't like my roster blew up. But then I started a group class. We started holding twice a week. It fit around our rugby schedule. It was all my friends. It was their girlfriends. But you know what I started to build a following, right? There was no charge at that time. I ended up charging people and having a membership fee of like people I didn't know and all that. So what I ended up, and that just built upon each other. And as I look back upon that built momentum. That started building the following. And in that, from there, we started getting regular classes. 2 classes turned into 4 classes a week, which grew and grew. And we had morning classes. And we were in that position, in that garage. We started in the garage for about 2.5 years. And then we had enough momentum that we went off and we launched. And I tell you this because, those of you that want to that either have a side hustle, and you want to make it your main hustle, or you've considered to start it, the first thing to do is decide, before you even do anything, decide that this is what you want to do. Right? Because you don't want to step out into something that maybe you're good at, but you don't really love. If you're going to take the risk, if you're going to step out, then make sure it's something you really love to do. And that's the first step you need to take. And in that, the next step you need to take is, go get a couple people, round them up, do what you have to do, give them the product you have, just to test it, just so that you could work with them. And, start building that momentum. You need that momentum or forward movement. Anything that you want to do, you need forward movement. And it's the most important thing to do. So, you want to go do that. I mean, the thing is, you've got to stop telling yourself you're crazy. You got to stop telling yourself that you just need to buckle down. Or you need to just get in line and just improve what you're doing and how you're doing it in your job. Because that's not really going to fulfill you. Because here's the thing that I know. Is that if you have this idea, if you have this thing that you want to do, it's not going to go away. And that person that, I look at it like this. That feeling, that thing that you have, that's your future self pulling you into the future, calling you to become who you're meant to become. Because that person along the way there's people that need your help. There's people that can benefit, can go on to do bigger things. Not just in their lives, in other people's lives. So you just need to step out into that. And I look back upon stepping into, just wanting to go and train somebody. That little thing of just wanting to share the benefit I got, my enjoyment for fitness and training in that. That went on to affect so many people's lives. And in that, I'm nothing special in that. I look at myself in that situation as just being the pebble. Those of you that, maybe follow on Instagram or have, seen posts I put up, I have this saying that goes like this: be the pebble that creates the avalanche, that creates the dam, that pools the water of the thirsty city below. See, you don't know what you could become or what your little impact could have and what the ripple effect of you could have, what you could do. And so many times, trust me, I've been in that place. I thought I needed to do this massive thing to make any difference. This massive thing to feel fulfilled. I build a big company to feel validated that I am whatever, that I'm good, that I'm whatever. Whatever you want to put behind it. The simple fact is that you could bake a cake and you can change the world. It's probably been done somewhere throughout time. And don't cut yourself short by undervaluing the impact that you can have, even the smallest impact. And small in the sense of comparing of building a multi-billion-dollar company versus you just doing what you're good and impacting other people's lives. So, trust me, I know it's hard. It's hard to come to terms with this balance between pushing to become the best version of yourself and balancing the fact that, like, what if it's not this grand Caesar empire building person? What is that? So I'm with you. I'm there. I understand it. But I think, one of the people I follow says, he feels his purpose is to expand, and I believe that we need to expand into, a better version. Not that our current version isn't great or good or whatever you want to what judgment you want to place upon it, but in that, I think more than anything, we're here to find happiness, to find peace, and to share that peace, to share that happiness, spread that goodness of humanity to other humans and impact their lives. So, I have a question for you today. Where are you not listening? In your life, where you're not listening, it doesn't have to be in work. It could be in any other area. Where are you not listening to going where you need to go? Doing what you know you need to be doing. So I was a conversation with a client of mine today that, she went through this breakdown of like a physical, reaction to something, and that cascaded into every, other area of her life. She was on a good path. She was, she was doing her daily habits, doing that, but this reaction, and that turned into 2 weeks. It's because we placed judgment. We didn't communicate. We didn't give ourselves grace. There's a lot of layers to that. And one of the things is not listening to ourselves. Not listening to what we need to be doing. In our relationships, in our health and fitness, mindset, in the way we earn money, all that. So, where are you not? And what can you do today to move forward, to correct it, to course correct? It goes through breakdown, breakthrough, right? You have a breakdown. Just identify the breakdown. Let go of the judgment. You don't have to judge yourself. The judgment's not going to do anything. The breakdown is a gift. It's a gift for you to make a correction. So what correction do you have to make today? Can you make today? So I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to engage with you on this. I'd love to have a conversation at all. So, comment if this resonated with you. Somebody that needs this message. Maybe it's their pebble. Please go ahead and share it up. Go ahead and subscribe. I'd love that. Because I want to build a community. I want to impact people's lives. And day to day, it just breaks my heart that I'm not that I don't get more opportunities, and I want more opportunities. So, also, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur and you want to make your side hustle your main hustle, or you just want to fucking change. You just want to expand, get better. Just hit me up. My website's anthonydcampo.com. There's no landing page. Has a couple blog posts. But that's what it is, man. So, till next time, I'll talk to you later.